Made-to-order char-grilled burgers, premium ice cream, and new jobs will be coming to New Walkertown Road. Leave your comments about this segment in the comments section and we'll respond. This is the East Ward Update. I'm Councilmember Derwin Montgomery. Algernon Cash is leading a group of partners that includes the Gola Community Development Corporation to bring Zesto's, a casual dining restaurant, to a property that has been vacant for nearly 2 years. Algernon joins me to discuss it. Algernon, we've been working for some time in the community, trying to figure out opportunities to make some investments, particularly in East Winston. And I think we've hit a great opportunity here with what you brought to the table with Zesto. You want to tell a little bit about what's going on there, how it came to fruition, and what people can expect?
Yeah, well, to echo your comments, we've been talking for many, many years about how we can get more jobs and revitalization and specifically more food options in East Winston. And so I've gotten aligned with Zesto, which is a national franchise, been around for 65 years, started in 1945 by the Taylor Freezer Corporation to compete against Dairy Queen and the Dairy Queen drive-ins and diners back then. And many people probably have forgotten, but East Winston used to have a Zesto. And so this isn't a new introduction for East Winston, it's actually a coming home for Zesto. And I actually grew up on Zesto when it was on Liberty Street, and it was right next to Salem Seafood, and I used to eat those chuck wagon sandwiches and the hot dogs and the hamburgers and the ice cream and so forth. And so when we noticed last year that the church's chicken building was vacant and had been vacant for so long, we started having some conversations with the owner of that building, trying to determine whether or not we could negotiate a fair price. Obviously, we started working with you and the city to determine if we could get some support and help in terms of rehabbing the building and getting the necessary working capital to bring Zesto. We were very fortunate to bring on a great partner in Gola Community Development Corporation. They've been extremely busy with a lot of work in downtown. So it's great to be partnering with them and also great to be getting them out of just downtown and more over in East Winston. And so it's been a really great partnership all the way around, not only with Gola, but with the city, Zesto at a national level, and even that community over there. When I go over to the building now, the guys at the BP start to know who I am. And so everybody's starting to get a little excited about Zesto.
So when we think about what's going to happen on the site, we think about $1 investment, we think about jobs that are coming. What are we looking at on both sides? The amount of money that's going to be invested, number of people that's going to be hired?
Yeah, you're going to see a capital investment somewhere in the neighborhood of $500,000 to $600,000, including the acquisition of the building. Obviously, we're going to fully rehab the building. Job-wise, we expect to create somewhere between 30 and 35 jobs, which will be great. Obviously, full-time and part-time. There'll be some manager type roles. I don't have the job number in terms of what we might create during construction. So there's going to be some temporary jobs that will also get created during the construction period. Davy Construction is going to be our general contractor, and we have asked them to really work hard to try to also source labor out of that community. So we think there are people over there that can get some paint work and some roof work and those kind of things. So Davy's going to be trying to do that at the building. So yeah, we'll create some temporary jobs, then some permanent jobs. And then I think we're just going to give that community a better looking facility. That facility's been vacant for a year and a half. Certainly whenever a building is vacant for that long, it becomes a source of potential crime. It also becomes a public safety issue. And so we're going to put that building back online and light it up really nice. And this is a small thing, but this is something I'm pretty excited about. Whenever I've went around East Winston and talked to people about what they would like to have in that community, they always say, I want some of that outdoor dining like I see downtown. So we're creating a little bit of a patio outside of Zesto. We're going to have some outdoor dining, so when you come down New Walkertown Road, you'll see people out there eating those char-grilled burgers and that ice cream. So.
It's exciting. I know you say it's a small thing, but in addition to the fact, we think about investment and development in the community, outside of people wanting to see more investment done in increasing the quality of housing in the community, the other thing I hear the most is we want some more options on what we can eat. Burger King and McDonald's and Bojangles are really the only options that have been there, especially since churches closed in that at that location. And you have Forsyth Seafood as the only other actual sit-down restaurant that exists in the direct vicinity there. And so I think adding an additional opportunity for someone to have something to eat, I think is going to be great for the community. I know there's conversation around opportunities to engage additional eateries in the community, some other healthy options in the community as well. But I think reuse of this location, I think, is going to be great for several reasons. It's a building that had been going in the opposite direction, putting it back into great use. It's going to look better, going to have opportunities for employment, and then there's financial investment that's going to be made in the community. And I think that that's going to be something that we all can be proud of.
And, you know, and at McDonald's over there, I was talking or chatting with Chief Thompson in the green room before I came out here, and we were talking about the McDonald's over in East Winston, and that McDonald's has a special place in my heart because that was actually one of my first jobs. So I used to be the service manager at that McDonald's when I was 16 years old, and so I've been around East Winston a long time. I've certainly seen some of the changes that we've had over in East Winston, but we've got a long road to go. We still need to see more changes. And I also want people in that community to recognize that we're listening to what they're saying in regards to wanting a diversified set of food options. So yeah, the menu will have some good charred grilled hamburgers and some great ice cream, but we're also going to have grilled chicken on the menu in terms of giving people an alternative option. We're adding some salads to the menu. So one of the things that we've been doing with Zesto at a national level is helping them to redevelop their national menu. We've decided to test out the new menu in North Carolina, and specifically East Winston will be the first location in North Carolina. So we'll be testing that new menu out in East Winston and rolling it out in North Carolina, and eventually the menu that we're developing over in East Winston would be the national menu. And so that's very exciting too.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's something to be proud of as well. So I'm excited, Algernon, about what we're seeing going to happen on this location. And then, as you said, I think there's a lot more for us to continue to work on and develop in the community, and looking forward to other opportunities that we can partner to make some things happen, to take action and really see some tangible opportunities for the community. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for what you've been working on in the community, and we're excited about what's going to take place with this particular opportunity in the community.
And we are as well. We should be open. We're looking to get open around early November. So people will start to see some work happening at the building as early as next month, and then eventually they'll see the open sign turn on a little later this year. So we're excited about it. Thank you for your support too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm Derwin Montgomery, and that's the East Ward Update.